Hi everyone, I'm here to record the Module 1 presentation and trying to get it to work here. So Module 1 is about making connections, and the goals are to understand that relationships are the foundation of any successful classroom, and particularly the ones with English language learners. Relationships with ELs, students, and families should be developed using an asset model by connecting to the family story. And the quote is, "Invisible threads are the strongest ties." So we're going to go out to the module in a minute, but the first thing you will do is complete a summer experience blog relative to the course that you took. I like to connect with that and see what can we work with in this course. And then you are going to do an IM poem, and that'll be in a blog, and I'm going to record mine in a minute here. And this is a great activity because there is a format to it. When kids really don't want to talk, it sort of gives them a scaffold to that conversation. And I've had students and adults create the IM poem, and then you could do a lineup. You could just line up the kids by month of birth and then collapse the lines in two so they're in partners, and have each student read their poem to each other, and then they rotate one and read it to the next person and the next person. And it's a great way for them to use language, get to know each other, and be comfortable in that setting. From there, we will go to the course pre-test, where you'll rate your knowledge, and you will take that via a Google form, and it is item 1.4, and I will post the results before the end of Module 1. And then after you complete that, you are going to do the key practice journal, and I talked about that in the course introduction, that the chapters will line up with what's going on in modules, and there will be a checklist that you'll complete before you read and reflect on it after you read, and there will be a journal for that. And in this module, we're going to be looking at key practices number 1, 2, and 7, and those are the pages that they can be found on. And there is a link to the checklist. And then you'll go to your Danielson Framework blog, and there is one for each of you. And in red, I already did an entry in everyone's blog, so you could see that what your goal is to align strategies from the course to the Danielson Framework. And then there is the final thing, is the end of module. That should not say Moodle, that should say Wordle. So I will change that, and you will contribute 10 words, okay? 10 words, not 6. And I will change that in the presentation, and then I will create a Wordle and we'll launch the next module with that. So for now, you're supposed to go back to Blackboard and go to Module 1, and I'm going to do that real quick here. So you go back to Blackboard and you enter the modules, and you go to Module 1, which yours will look a little different because it'll be the only one that's up. And you go ahead in there and you start. This presentation is here, and I will put the recorded presentation right here. And then the other thing I haven't shown you is the calendar for due dates for the module. So this is available to you, and it's little, but when you open it up, you'll be able to see Getting to Know You, and I Am Poem, and when everything is due and what's going on for the module. So I hope that is helpful. I need to read you my I Am Poem, and here we go. I Am Poem, a poem of self-reflection. I am Mrs. Gibbs, Carol, Mom, Cockle, Chicago, Cuba, Morton Grove. Spanish, English. 1, 3, 9, 4, 11, 911. Summer, yellow, and silk. I am ocean waves, a chili relleno, and my winter poncho. I am my king-size bed, my mother's watch, my laptop, my iPhone, my iPad. I don't know about the iWatch, might be coming. I am salsa, reggae, and jazz. I am South Florida. I am Europe. I am an individual. So you guys will write yours, and then you will comment on connections that you have. And I will comment on every single one of your connections. So I will make those corrections to the presentation, and we're off and running with Module 1. Thank you very much.